loot from 24 hours at Yama. There's a 1 in 240 chance to receive either the Soul Flame Horn or a piece of Oathplate in a duo, so I wanted to try my luck and see if I could get a piece in this time frame. I'm starting with 128 KC and this is what my collection log looks like. I got the Death Charge scroll early on when the boss first came out. The big items I'm looking for are any piece of Oathplate and the Soul Flame Horn. Other notable drops for me would be Wrath Runes, Diabolic Worms, and Oathplate Shards. You need 450 shards to smith one piece of armour. My gear went through multiple variations, but I ended up with this. I've got a melee switch for the Judge phase, and a D-Warhammer to spec in phase 1. I don't have the Imbued Heart yet, so I'm using Forgotten Brews for the plus 10 magic boost, and then Sandfuse to protect from poison and to restore the negative melee stats from the brew. I'm also bringing runes to cast Dark Demon Bane, Mark of Darkness, and Frowls. You could also bring nature runes as well to cast Ward of Arceus. This will help with taking less damage throughout the fight. This is what the loot tracker looks like from past kills. I did 9 kills before it got reset, but all I got was standard loot. I'm going to show a quick example kill of how I do the boss. If you want to skip ahead, I'll leave a timestamp on screen. Make sure you're holding the Purging Staff when casting Mark of Darkness. It will extend the duration of the spell to 5 minutes from 1 minute. My duo uses the Soul Flame Horn, and then we go for the spec. The glyph closest to Yama's throne will determine what you will be praying throughout the fight. Whichever one is closer, you have to pray the opposite, and that goes for both P1 and P2. If it's red, you pray range. If it's blue, you pray mage. Every so often, Yama will throw out a special attack and you'll have to run over the corresponding glyph to block it. Then, you begin praying the colour of the special attack it just sent. For the Judge phase, I just spam click the left side and send one attack from the second to last stone. I then run straight underneath him. It works out so you get underneath before he attacks. That way he damages himself without having to wait. I don't use shift clicking, I just have my camera slightly tilted, then there's enough space to just click normally. Because we know the starting glyph is blue, I can begin praying mage now. For P3, instead of praying the opposite of the glyph, we pray whatever colour it was. Mine was blue, so we pray range. The tiles I'm using are from Mulgoat Kirby. They make dodging the fireballs and the waves much easier. For the fireballs, you use the sides of the marked tiles as reference points to avoid having to play with the camera top down. For the waves, you wait until the middle of the X reaches the green squares and then you click on the marked tile. You can dodge them every time by doing this. I'll leave a link to his video along with the tile markers in the description.
Combat task completed. Combat task completed. Combat task completed. Combat task completed.
Oh rip, that is unlucky.
Collection log slot
No
completed.
way. That's exactly what I needed as well. I've been rocking obby legs for way too long. The one time frizzled planks and he missed the drop. and that's 24 hours. Before we look at the loot tracker, I've got 9 lockboxes and 10 dossiers to open. I should have had 10 boxes, but I accidentally misclicked and opened one. Pretty good turnout for the lockbox. Getting any Oathplate armour from this is quite rare, but this stuff is still pretty useful. I don't plan on doing contracts anytime soon, but it's still annoying to get the shit ones. Alright, let's have a look at the loot tracker. 99.2 mil. The Oathplate legs are taking up the bulk of it, which is 64.3 mil, and then a little under 15 mil worth of shards. For this grind I used 147 prayer pots, 63 sand fuse, 51 forgotten brews, 591 anglers, and 67 karams. This comes to 4.6 mil worth of supplies. On top of that, I also used 2,100 bloods, 52k fires, 35k souls, and 1,903 cosmics. This comes to 12.8 mil. So the total for all costs for this grind comes to 17.4 mil, making the total profit for this grind 81.8 mil. For XP, I gained 2.3 mil magic, 1 mil HP, 150k strength, 26.5k defense, which was from the D Warhammer specs, and then 11k agility XP from the judge phase. And that's everything. Thanks for watching. See ya.